Hello, everybody around the world. I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello and hi, hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Today we are going to continue more of Monster Prom. Now, last time that we left off, we basically got we completed one of the items at the shopping area, which was Fiera's police report, and we actually completed that, and it was really cool. It was really funny, not gonna lie, but nonetheless, it was really cool. Really, really cool. And we actually completed and everything, and it was great. It was really, really great. So hopefully this time then maybe, fingers crossed, we'll actually get something at the store this time. I want to keep on going to the store and see what we can get at the random gifts, and if we actually get an item that we have not seen or even played, we'll actually play that. So that's basically what I want us to do and go from then on and stuff. So that's the plan for today. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, do this, do that, and then bam. There we go. Oop, whoops. Too loud. Alright, let's go. Hoping on the first try we can actually get one that we haven't seen before.
I can do this.
Oh, wow. New image. Okay. If you could go back in time, what's one thing you tell your younger self? I tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love. As romantic as it might have seemed ATM, it started the robot revolution of 2037, way worse than the much more positive robot S revolution of 2043. Okay. Why should we assume silly younger me need advice? I've grown up to have a effing time machine, so I must have done something right. F younger me, we're going straight to Woodstock, baby. I advise myself not to buy a time machine. Worst invention ever. They turn out to be the blockbuster of 2032. This. Okay, we got this one. We already know what this one is. What is the title of your autobiography? Manual of Instructions How to Properly Experience Life. My parents think I'm cute and so should you. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying. The top 10 drunk texts I don't regret sending. The art of punching life in its dumb effing face. When Garfield meet Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Because I straight up knew it was Calculaster. If you were a D&D character, what would be your class? Party, synth, fanfic bard, good boy, money maker, prettiest one, gun haver. There. Alright, let's go here. That day he spent some time on the PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so F it. You gained 2 money. Scott corners you to list all his favorite bones to chew when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air. What?
Hey.
Oh boy, is that? It's Calculester, and he's got a little plant. Let's go say hi. Hi, Calculester. Who's your little plant friend?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. That's a cool name for a bonsai tree. I treasure it because it is my sole window into what it means to be alive.
Aha.
Cool! Can I pee? Why is that your first instinct? Oh wait, I forgot! You're a dog! Why is that? Why? Just why? No, Scott, no! No, Scott. Cool, could I be on it? So people will know I've been here. Please do not be on my Buckaroo Bonsai. Ah, gotcha. You alright? You know it? Cause it's... He can't do that! He's a robot! He's a robot! He can't do that! If that would stop you from spinning R, then yes. That's cool, bro. I can still help you grow little Bucky big and strong. I get you some plant energy drink. Wait, what is that? Or perhaps some nice nutritious water. And a plant-sized barbell. Plus, it needs to join the lacrosse team so it can make plant friends. Alert, friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input inquired. Oh my gosh. Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott happy or helping Calculester take care of his plants? Oh my god. I like where you're headed at, Scott, but you know what this plant really needs? Racing stripes. Gotta go fast! No, Scott. Calculister's right. Water is like an energy drink for plants. Let's just go here.
Awesomeness levels critical.
Yes, blue is correct. Unknown sport metaphor applies perfectly in this scenario. Oh, wow. I never thought of it that way, but why is it clear? Every drink are always orange or yellow or purple. Do you seriously give plants energy drinks? No! If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want. Please don't dye the water. Oh, can we make it red? Scott, there are moments that is just... there are just little moments that I just throw in the towel. Red is a color, yes. Hooray! You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced. Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculus's watering for him, and you're making a small fortune canning energy drinks for plants. You gain 2 money and 1 creativity. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Show me that money.
Okay, so let's see. So we did all of these, so time for random gift.
No refunds.
Mind control. Okay. I think we already did mind control. And it was for Miranda, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Now I definitely remembered. Okay. Because we actually did do that. We actually did do that. Now I remember.
All right.
Wait, how do I... There we go. There we go. Because I actually did remember... Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we did this one. And we did that one, yeah. So we both did those. We're just gonna keep going and see what we can get. I'm just gonna go B.
Sure thing.
Okay, if you had to have an S with an animal, which animal would it be? Oh, I've seen this one. Swan. What is an animate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend? Okay. World is ending tomorrow. What will you do today? I've seen this one before. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? We're just gonna keep going until we find something.
All right.
Alright, here we go. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie meet by the snorting of an angry prince of heck. I'm not saying that that's definitely how you lose your horn. I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for sure. Headcanons? Yeah, how I imagine you lose it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl. Regular girls? Don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my horn for the convent because I'm secretly H for hope. Okay, but also I have a Spooky High Seas AU, where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. Oh. What? F scurvy. If I was a pirate, I only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote a human high AE where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a... What? How is a H an allergy for a W? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up cannons about my head. The only cannons I like are the ones with 2 ends. I happily stop making up head cannons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of these options. How did you lose your horn? You can just tell Zoe that Damien looped off one of his... You can just tell Zoe that Damien looped off one of his horns to pee off his dad's. You feel like you heard that somewhere. Wait, I have? But friends don't tell friends their other friends' H secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one or the other if you're very attractive of your very attractive classmates. As we all know, Demon Age are a powerful Aphrodisias. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his wink. Who gives a f how Damien lost his horn? You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things. I think this is for Damien. Yee! This is going to be the best ultra realistic spooky high fanfic ever. Everyone else in the fandom will be so jealous that I actually got the dirt. And that the dirt is so well dirty. Yeah, B is right, Zoe, but don't cry over spilled horn. I've got a whole other one right here. OMG Blue, I can't believe you know all of Damien's secrets. Nobody knows all my secrets. I just sometimes let people share the S ones. You know so much about Spooky High and S and romance and as for would you help me explore all of it further? As a consultant of my fanfiction. Oh, that top was for Zoe. Oh. It would be your honor if there's one way to that tickle weirdo's heart. It definitely through Spooky High fanfiction. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Alright, let's see. There you are.
What's up?
Alright. There it is. Gift.
No refunds.
Here we go. Coal! A lump of coal should not have been naughty. Oh no! I got coal.
All right.
Probably can't do anything with coal. Yeah, can't do anything with coal.
I can do this.
Ooh, cool. Cool mom. One day you wake up and you have swapped bodies with your mom in a very 90s film fashion. What is the worst thing that could happen? She kills her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder? Oh god. She messes with my Spookify playlist and puts all of her trash metal on it. My mom, such a metalhead. She's meeting with all of my friends and actually being more popular than me. You know, this is a straight up reference to Freaky Friday. Is it? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Let me see. Let's see. Because it was a Disney Channel. Yeah. It was from the Disney Channel. I actually remember, like, watching part of it, but I wasn't very much interested at all. I wasn't very much intrigued with it. Just like I did with, like, Lemonade Mouth and, like, a couple of other ones here and there. But, like, there were some that I actually watched, and then there were some that I just didn't interest me as much. But, like, Freaky Friday was definitely a cool one. At best. Maybe if I could actually watch it, maybe I'll give it a try and watch it and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, this is bold, so this is cool. Oh, the flamingo! Why is the flamingo sad? A distant relative that you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral. But you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of... Ah! No! 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 Not The Office! No! 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 I hate The Office! I hate The Office! Oh my gosh. If you guys know, I really hate The Office. It is plainless, it is soulless, there's nothing good about it to me. It's just so bad for me. There's nothing very funny about it or anything. Like, the only funny thing that I can actually watch was Parks and Recreation. That was the only funny, like, creativity that the director from The Office actually made. The Office, terrible. I don't even care if Will Ferrell and Stephen Carell's in it, which those are really good, two good comedians. I don't care. That Office series, I don't even know why there were so many series of it. I don't even know why there were most seasons. It's so bad and I hate it. I solely hate it. Ugh, okay. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? Watching this boring movie. This boring series. Just don't go. From now on, every time your family member asks you why you didn't attend, just say, you know, and wink at them. The trick the trick to good lying is being subtold. And telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the 5th season of The Office. I'd rather One Piece or Naruto rather than this junk. Try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along and flamingos are not supposed to attend videos. I'll be a flamingo! What would be a killer accessory? Okay, I've seen this. This is Zoe. The world is ending tomorrow. What would you do today? There. I just really didn't care what's what, so... Okay, I've already read this. There we go. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good. Oh, wait. Tell me! Girl, where is your chill? I already told you I like millions of times how I died. Oh, okay. This happened when we were in, like, the gym and stuff. So I'm just gonna skip this.
What?
This one. You know that the way to my ghost heart is through my ghost nostrils. Come here, you beautiful whore. Let me give you the gory details. Polly beckons Zoe over and whispers in her ear. Oh wow. That many? Huh? But how did the line bakers get out of there? Oh. The entire San Diego Zoo? What are you telling her? But where would you even get that much cream cheese? Oh, I see. It was a Wednesday. Well, that's pretty thoughtfully answers my question. Now, do you see why I didn't want to tell anyone? Oh, absolutely. That is way too hot for public consumption. Your secret's safe with me. Ah, yes. I got to keep my secret and I get C-score! You're pretty sure Polly told you another very not real story about her death, but Zoe's impressed at your negotiation skills. You leave Polly enjoy her newly acquired treat, and you and Zoe get smoothies. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
All right.
Okay.
What's up?
Alright, here we go again.
Thank you.
Jingle bells. It's itchy as F, but from over Function B. Is this an event? Let me see. Doesn't look like it. Yep, doesn't look like it.
All right. Sure thing.
Okay. Okay, motion. Okay, snowman. Okay, I've seen this one. Just gonna go randomly for now. School just isn't working out. Time to go. As what is your stage name? If you're a D&D character,
All right.
okay. catch the tail end of the classic Zoe slash calculator exchange. Okay.
Error, error.
Let's get down to business. So broken.
Tank? You want me to take a tank into the inner circles of heck? What a genius idea, those! Eric and Lavies will never see it coming. They might expect an attack from a fellow demon. I blend one superior in looks, skill, and talent, far more deserving of ruling the 8th circle. But an attack by a tank, that's something the king and king would never anticipate. That was shockingly easy. True, but I still think it would be kind of steamy if they put their differences aside in some demon. Oh wait, that's yeah. I already read this one.
All right.
Show me that money.
Please give me a good one. Seriously?
All right. I can do this.
Okay, I've seen this one. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Plutonium, Kasumi, meat, success, rainbow, and gummy bears, tequila, and Coke.
All right.
Alright, there we go. You notice Lemmy off by himself, happily drawing some steamy hot UI. Yeah, we're to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Oh, hey.
Hey Lemmy, what you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic. Can I join you? No, you over enthusiastic. P for your information, what I'm drawing is called Y, and it is non-fiction. It is high art. Oh wait, I've seen this.
What?
Okay. This. Ordinarily, I eschew the restrictive concept of gender, but for the purpose of winning this argument, I will make an exception. Yes, I, a man, am amused for all criticism with regards to my why. Sure, these Ninja Turtles may be giving each other age jobs on this page, but look at the previous page. Oh, they're discussing whether or not to adopt a dog together. That's so sweet and non-explorative. Wait, how did they go from dog adoption to age jobs in one page? Male relationships are complicated, Zoe. You won't understand. You're so right, Lemmy. Male relationships like the eldritch horror of the worm dimension and beyond moral comprehension. Woo, budget, bullet dodge, you gain 2 fun and 1 char.
All right.
Okay.
What's up? Catch you later.
Is that new? Let's see. Nope, it's just an accessory.
All right.
And we are not having any luck at all.
Sure thing.
I'm just gonna go randomly. This. Already seen it. D&D character.
All right.
Seems like the other ones would be a little bit hard since I've basically done everything. You notice Amy and Lemmy arguing as intensely as they are stupidly. You're not unique. I'm effing unique. Huh, you wish. I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen tears. Well, I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen FUs. I'm so unique I eat garlic with every... Okay, this is...
What a noob.
Have you seen this? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, Momentgram? What the F is that? I'm going to throw out a guess here. It's that a social network. What the F? He spends literally every afternoon in the cafeteria just taking food pics for Momentgram. He just messing with you for the sake of winning this argument. Yes! He literally does it all the time. Oh, that explains it. Listen, outsider, like us, we don't use social network. We use anti-social networks. Like, see this one? It's called Lunar. I got 0 friends on it. Huh, is that all? I got -1 friends. Well, the last picture I posted got over 1,000 dislikes. Oh yeah? Well, you clearly solved nothing. You decided to make your escape before you catch in some kind of any impulsion. You lost 2 creativity and 1 charm.
All right.
Hey, stranger. Later, Gator.
Seriously, I'm just getting nothing but coal. I'm literally just getting nothing but coal. These past couple of rounds. What the heck? Is it because I'm just like leaving out of the game and everything? Oh.
I can do this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try this one more time. And if nothing happens, I don't know what's gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I will definitely say, we've done the first one, and we obviously done the DLC of everything that I could think of what could happen. There are like over 20 more endings to this game, but probably it's gonna take a very long time, because mostly all of the endings that we do is just gonna be like repeats, and it's gonna be way harder to actually get all the endings and stuff. So what I'm thinking is that I think we're basically mostly done with Monster Prom. Maybe in like the near future, maybe we'll come back to this. I'm not so sure, but overall, I think we've done what we have done so far in this game. I mean, we dated basically every single monster, gotten mostly every single ending that I could possibly get. Because honestly, if we keep on going like this, we're gonna get the same results until finally we get something, which is gonna take a very long time to do. So, I think it's just basically that we're done. Almost. We're basically like done. Even though we got like 20 endings, but nonetheless, I think we basically cleared off everything. that we need to do in this game. And we're basically reading the exact same things over and over and over again. You notice Lemmy and Scott having a discussion. Scott looks confused and Lemmy looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument. Look, not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and pass. Wait, you don't care, but you walked all the way over here just to tell me that? Plus, don't you want to be like a professional magnet magnetic influencer? Try to keep up. But how does one of those guys earn money? Magnetic influencers don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital. Oh, okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost? Oh my god. I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey, you. Could you explain this, Curtin, what my career path is objectively the best? Wait, me? Yeah, and also, can you explain what a Curtin is? Lemmy means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you think designs all those sports jerseys? Actually, I think sports is a better career. I mean, how far can a magnetic influencer throw a football, huh? This?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, artists do that? I always thought uniforms were designed by the same person who designed my Studley pecs. God. Lemmy, are you God? Well, Scott, God is dead.
Welcome to Land of the Improved.
But so am I, so it instantly, yes. So cool. You wonder how long it will take for Scott to figure out Lemmy isn't actually God. In the meantime, he gained 2 creativity and 1 smart. Alright, let's try this one more time.
What's up? Catch you later.
Okay, I don't think that's part of it. Or is it? Yep, it's not it.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay. So let me go to settings. Alright, there we go. So, with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end it here, guys. We did a lot today, even though we actually did the exact same things over and over and over again, but nonetheless, we actually learned a little bit of new, like, encounters here and there and stuff like that. But overall, I think we're basically done with Monster Prom. I think so, because, like I said before, if we honestly keep on going like this over and over and over again, we're just probably gonna get the exact same, like, endings that we keep on seeing that we've already done. And it's probably gonna be, like, rare for us to actually encounter those things again. But, like, the thing is that we basically dated everybody. We've seen mostly all of the endings, and we've seen mostly all of the gallery. So, I think, nonetheless, I think we actually finished the game. Nonetheless. And I really like this game. I really like this game. I really do like this game. I love the designs for the characters. I like how they're very unique and how they're, like, related to, like simple things like a ghost, a werewolf, a vampire, like simple stuff like that for, like, a Monster High could actually, like, be, like, themed eyes. I love the crazy encounters with every single character. It's really funny. I love, like, the little jokes here and there that they give. And also some of the references, too, is really, really cool. I really love little references here and there from, like, TV shows or from, like, movies and stuff. I really like that. I really like that. And the art is so well done. And I love the mechanic for the game. That you actually have to gain, like, experience from, like, a category and see if you can actually either go or just not. And I just realized, the Ferrithus is here. So I guess if we encounter a new character, they appear? I guess? I just noticed that, I think. I just noticed that. Which, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. So, overall, I really love the art. I really do like the art style. I love, like, the themes to it and everything. And I love, like, the mechanics, too, as well. It's kind of like Telltale, but it's more like dating and stuff. Really cool mechanics of dating. And, like, I love the little jokes here and there. And honestly, I can't wait to play more like this. I can't wait to play more games like this. Really cannot wait. Shout out to everybody who's made this game. Shout out to everybody that's made this game. Please, please, please give all the love support that they need to create more games just like this. Because this is a really cool, fun game. It's something that I've never done before, but nonetheless, I had a great time playing this game. I have a really great time playing this game. There was moments that it was a roller coaster, and then there were moments where I was just laughing as crazy and everything as some scenes here and there. But nonetheless, I really had a fun time playing this game. I really had a fun time playing this game, and I can't wait for more. Cannot wait for more. But please give all the love and support that they need to create more games just like this. Please, please, please. So, with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be playing something else. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And tomorrow will be a long stream day. So, be ready for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.